Whew, how's it going, everybody? My name is Hyden. Welcome to How to Make a Game. This is episode, I believe, 22. In the last episode, I kept promising that I would do UVs, and I didn't get around to it because I want to tweak the mesh and then, make it look pretty and whatnot. Give it this interesting nose, very interesting nose, and a lot of other things. So today, we're going to do the UVing. Now, let's just jump right on in. See this corner up here? If you click it and drag, you can create a new window. TNN, they're independent, right? You can have this in different views so you can see the edits that you're doing in real time over there. It's kind of useful. What we're going to want to do with this view, though, is actually go to the UV/image editor. Alright, now these we don't need TNN. That's just a lot of emptiness. Alright, for this you guys are going to need paint.net. It is a free program. Make sure you download the right one, because I remember my girlfriend kind of downloaded the wrong one once on her computer and got a virus. So be careful with that. Now, once you have it, we're going to create a new document, and it's going to be 32 by 32. Alright, we can close this. That's what I had before. And this is what we're going to do our UVing. Most people are going to create like a 256 by 256 image. That's not necessary. For the colors, I haven't actually decided on the colors, so I'm going to have to think of them now. I know my top hat's going to be black, so I'm just going to make a black square. And we'll make it about here. Might be a little bit off in size, that's fine. Something like this. Okay. Maybe I'll just make it one less. Okay. So I know I'm going to want a black hat, so we'll make it black. But instead, actually, I should make it just slightly off black. Now, if you switch here, you can fill and it won't do the glow. So that's what we're going to want. We'll do off black. What other colors could he possibly have on him? Let's think. Well, he needs like a skin tone, I guess. So we'll just give him a skinny tone for now. We'll deal with the colors. We'll do random colors for now, and then we'll put in the ones that we want later on. So if you fill and it also fills everything, that means you need to lower your tolerance. So pen, I'm right clicking to do the alternate color, which is white. So we got two tones. Now, we're going to take this shade and we're going to make it just slightly darker by 5. 5 darker. Maybe even by 6. So let's make that 80. Alright. This is going to be the fake shading that we attached to him. Now, if you want to be really, really masterful with this, there's some techniques you can do. And that's called, I actually don't remember exactly the term for it. It's what pixel artists do. And they would actually change the color at the same time as well, ever so slightly. Wrong way. Be like somewhere over here. So now, instead of it just being tan, now it's, or like a yellowy tan, it's starting to go to an orange. And that's what they do shading. So we'll try that. Those two might be too dramatically different, or too drastically different. We'll see. Now let's look at a picture of Mario. What colors does he have on him? He has white gloves, right? We won't have white gloves. But we will have blue for the eyes. Mr. Haddington III definitely needs some blue eyes. So I'll put that here and I'll fill it in. Okay. What else? He doesn't have hair. Alright, we'll just use these 4 colors and a white square for now. So we're going to save this. Save it to where your directory is going to be, wherever you want to put it. And we'll call it Haddington Texture. So a texture is a 2D image. That's why we're calling it texture, so we don't get confused. Now, let's go down here, and you'll see we don't have it, obviously. We need to open it. Press the beautiful little open box. Go to where you just put it. Mine would be Haddington Texture. Open image. Alright, so it's tiny, and it's exactly what we want. Next, we go to our actual guy. Press A to select the entire thing and do U. Then we're going to go to Smart UV Project. Press OK. Whenever you unwrap again, the old unwrap is gone. Okay? Now, you could also just unwrap the eyes, and they have their own thing again, right? And then they're independent. It's its own shape. And that's perfect. However, if I were to grab this vertice, or this face, let's go to Face Select, right here. If I was on Vertex Select, and I just have the corners, and I try to grab it, you'll notice it pulls a million things. And it's probably looks kind of confusing you and wrong. That's because the vertices, they don't know if it's just the inside. It also thinks it's for all these points. So that's why you need to be in Face Select for this method. And my middle mouse wheel is starting to act up again, so just give me a second here. Gotta make sure it starts working. Okay, good. Oh, it's still a little bit off, but that's fine. Now, when you're in face select, you can take the ones that you want and you can just move it around and move just the one, which is perfect. So here's how we're going to do this. I know my mustache is going to be, and my hat, and my glasses are all going to be this dark color. Same with the hair. So I'll move these. Oops. L, L. Then we go over here, we push G to grab, and we move it. Now, you're probably wondering, why is this not being applied to my character? I've unwrapped him, where is it all going? What's going on? That's because we haven't actually created the material for the character. So we go over here in the Materials tab, we hit New. This we will call the Hyden material. Then, we need to switch, we can use diffuse, that's fine. We just need to switch the color here to actually be an image texture. Then we choose our texture. If we chose this, it would be all messed up. If we chose this, it would be all messed up. But then if we choose this, you will see the one color has gone to where we want it to go. Right on. Now, we obviously want to do the eyes, so we'll take this blue. Did it select what I want? Grab it around. It seems to have selected some extra stuff back here, which I don't need. And it's that back face, which makes sense. So the best way to do this is grab on the vertex select, or vertices select, sorry. Take those two. Then switch to face select, and then move it to where you want it to be. Give him his blue eyes. His piercing blue eyes. Right on. Now, the beauty of this technique. I can take all of these, and it'll select all those now. There is a button that you can do where you just select by texture, but since this is all one texture, it wouldn't work. So you can just take those, and then even press hide, so you don't see them anymore. So now I can take the blue part, hide it. Now I know the eyes are going to be white, so let's take the two eyes and grab them and put them here. This is where I want my whites to be. So that's fine. Now we can hide those. Now, we're going to want the whole character to be this weird color. Okay? Except for the hands. So, let's go in, vertex select, grab everything for the hands. We'll take this part, this part, this part, all this, all that. Make sure you got it all. I even missed some. There we go. Now we also need to take this whole ring too, because we need that part. So perfect, that's the first hand. Let's go grab the second one. So if you're noticing the way I'm moving around so fast, I'm holding shift and I'm clicking the middle mouse wheel. Okay? So that lets you pan like so, and then when I let go of shift and just use middle mouse wheel, it'll rotate. Middle mouse button is very important. I'll tell you right now, my gaming mouse is not handling it very well. It's starting to break on me. It's really bothering me. It's very, very sad. Alright, so I think I have all those. I do. So, face select, grab, make them white. So now this is our character so far. He's looking a little bit bland, but he's kind of looking cool. I don't know, maybe he doesn't need to be skin toned. I actually really like the colors that we've chosen. So I don't even think I need to do any more editing. I literally think that's all we need to do to color in our character. Or sorry, that's all we need to do for the colors. But here's where we start doing the real stuff, the detail. Which these two shades might be a little bit too different and it might be too noticeable. But let's try it anyways. If I were to take these three vertices and drag them down, what would that look like? It is a little bit too different. So let's just go in. We won't do the pixels art style. We'll just do that. Then if we go over here, I saved it. So now if I reload the image, it darkens, which is perfect. You will now see that those three have changed colors. So what I want to do actually is do all of the parts that might look like they should be shaded. I'm going to shade them. It's fake shading, I understand, but that is the point. I also want to hide the back face so I don't have to worry about selecting the back face. I'm going to take all of this actually and wrap it around this leg. Almost not even necessary. The shading is doing a good job of picking it up. But I'm going to once again make this there. Image, reload the image. There we go. It needs to be almost not noticeable because these are what's going to be noticeable-ish once we apply the appropriate material in Unity. So I'll just give a little bit there, just slight discolorations. Maybe I'll make it wrap around his head to like that. I'll have another wrap over here. Right on, right on. I think I've attached it there. This might even not be big enough a difference because I can't even really tell what I'm doing. But we'll go there. Do some on the one kneecap maybe. Perfect. Alt H and hide it all. And that's really all you have to do for coloring. You can do for more detailed shapes. Now you might be saying, but what if I want like actual words to appear on it? Well, remember when we unwrapped these and I showed you? Yeah, I'll just do these two again because they're solid black. Ooh, that's a good chance actually to do a second tone. I'm going to add another black here. But say you wanted a word to appear here. You can unwrap these separately, size them down, and then have the word here. So you might even want to use a bigger image than if you plan on having words, right? Just be any size, it can fit anything. And as you see, it's fitting our blocks like that. So just imagine that saying H-E-L-L-O, maybe H-L-L-O, right? So anyways, I'm going to just size it down, put it back in here, and good. So, the last thing I'm going to do is just make a brighter color. This will be the highlight. Right there, image, reload image. Now I'm going to take this whole front panel and make it a highlight. Yeah, I can also do that with the glasses too. Highlight this piece. Well, I'd actually for this want to do all of it, so it'd be all this. Okay. Right. Oh, did I not get the bottom? Or did I? And it's just the shading is making it hard to tell. I think I got the bottom. Cool. Maybe I'll even, it's not really a highlight really, but yeah, I'll take all these now too. Remember, if you're selecting stuff that you don't want, we don't need to deal with any of these other colors. I can hide all these, and then we're just specifically just dealing with blacks, right? Which makes it very easy to do your coloring. So take all this. I'll take these, pull them down, give them a different tone. That looks cool. What I want to also do is take this, these two, this, and this. I want to grab this one. It'll be like that. There we go. Pull those down. Maybe not so much, especially because the one piece here is going off the edge ever so slightly. It's too close to the edge. So that's why the one color is all messed up and wonky. Yeah, I probably don't want to do that to these pieces. Remember, this is also all preference. So right now you're just watching me do preference. You can feel free to move on to the next episode. Or you can just watch me tweak this. See the techniques I use to tweak it. It's up to you. There we go, I'll do that. That's decent. Or maybe I should have done, here, let's put this over there for a second. Maybe I should have done this. No, I like this one better. There we go, take all those, size it up, sure. Right on. Do I need to do anything with the eyebrows maybe? What if I did this part of the eyebrow and this part of the eyebrow? Sure, he almost looks like the guy from American Pie. Yeah, maybe I'll even do a little bit of detail to the mustache. This is hard to see though. That's the issue with black. Becomes really difficult to tell what you're clicking on. Okay. What if I just move these? How's it going to start to look? If I were to just grab one piece. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. It gives it like a jaggedy feel. Oh yeah, this is where it's at. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep doing this until I select all of these back pieces. Something like that. Oh, frig, those I don't want. I guess I'll take those. Sure. Yeah, I'll do it like that. There we go. Kind of did flip around over here, but that's alright. I'll just stick with it now. Yes, look at that disgusting mustache. I don't know if that's actually necessary. It might be too much. Like all of these, you can all go back to there. Oh, we don't even need this one. Just like, let's get a little bit more basic. Something like that. Makes them look a little bit more fraught. Right on. So, there we go. Now that we've done the basic modeling and we've done the texture, it's time to move on to the illustrious world of rigging. So rigging is actually pretty fun, and a lot of people are afraid of it, but I really enjoy it because it really brings your character to life, and then you can start to throw it around and have fun with it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and feel free to donate. As always, I've been me, you've been you. Take care, everybody.